Hi, my name is Carlos Carrera, and I'm going to develop the task in which I will record a video for the internship. Number 2. So I designed the lesson plan number 16, in which I'm going to, I could have teach the prefixes and suffixes. The reason why I choose this topic, this theme, is because it's well known that in every language that if you add a letter or a word to another one that already exists, it will change completely the meaning. So it is really important that the students know these changes of the that can make the prefixes and suffixes so they write more properly without making mistakes. This class was designed for the 8th of December of the 2020 and for the grade of second bachelor C. This class was supposed to last 45 minutes. The proficiency level of the students will be intermediate English B1 according to the curriculum of the national curriculum. Okay, with this lesson, what I am trying to achieve is that the students will be able to listen sentences and conversations and identify prefixes and suffixes. That the students will be able to tell sentences and expressions using prefixes and suffixes. That the students will be able to read text and paragraphs and identify prefixes and suffixes. Finally, that the students will be able to write text and sentences using prefixes and suffixes. The method that I will work is the PPP method, also known as presentation, practice, and production. I choose this method because I believe that this is the most accurate method to at least introduce a new topic or a lesson. The strategy for this class will be the blog. Okay, now for the class, after greeting my students, hi everyone, how are you? I will start telling them some motivational phrases to my students like, I am hopeful that all of you are going to be successful in your lives. If you fail in something, that does not mean that you are a failure or useless. That means that you have the opportunity to push your limits further to overcome the problems and like that. Well, the main the main aim to this anticipatory set is to motivate the students. If they feel down, well, try to give them a little of life so they can be happy and with and most importantly that they will are willing to learn. Okay, after that I will explain that I used some words that have suffixes and prefixes. So as every teacher, I will proceed to teach about them and also make that the students make their own examples because we want that the students work by themselves and we want to look and watch if they have understood the lesson. After that, I will start explaining the activities for the day, like they will work on page 37, exercise 6, in which they will complete sentences using the correct prefixes. On page 40, exercise 2, they will read the text and fill the chart. With this, I will try to achieve the goal of reading. On page 41, exercise 3, they will listen to an audio and place the sentences in the correct order. With this, I am trying to achieve the goal of listening. Second, they will work on a worksheet in which they will complete using prefixes and suffixes. Remember that a worksheet is used as a method to assess the students, to see how far they get the lesson, if they understood it or not, if they are struggling in the lesson, and like that. Finally, for the next week, they will create a blog in which they will talk about a person of interest. Underline the prefixes and suffixes using it. So the activity, what I am aiming to that the students will do is that they write, that they improve their writing skills while using the lesson that they have learned. Also, because to this point, to the grade of second bachelor, the student have already know how to use the technology. So a blog is not a problem to them. Finally, as every class, I will ask the student if they have questions or doubts, and if needed, I will make some extra exercise to reinforce their knowledge. And that could have been my class for the prefixes and suffixes.